freezing in the morning, and then it's hot in the afternoons. It's like 36 degrees going to the buses in the morning, and then 70 going to the buses in the afternoon.
Oh man, it's like, how do you dress for that? Layers, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Well, it won't be long and we'll have like spring days and
Hmm.
that'll be great. So awesome. I'm just happy to see the sunshine actually. I had been missing it. So I guess time to get some vitamin D. So
Definitely.
yeah. Okay. Well, I thought I'd just share this. I think maybe some of you I've invited into some different messenger parties. Somebody shared with me, and I like the idea that it's short and sweet and quick. Sometimes you'll get amazing results, other times, not so great. It just kind of depends on the hostess. So, what I was thinking of trying, so I'll send you all the information that you need, and it's also if you use boards, it's all there. But if you don't, I can also send
Oh.
it to you individually because I know not everybody wants to use that, and that's okay too. So just so you know kind of how it works. But if you do a messenger party, you have to have 3 people to create the party. So you can always invite me if you need a third person. And then once, like the hostess and other guests are in there, you can always take me out or I can stay in. It doesn't matter. But Georgie, I think, was trying to create a party the other day and she just had the 2 people and she's like, am I missing something? I'm like, oh, no, not at all. Someone had to tell me that you have to have 3 people to create a group. And then a lot of times if you wait to create that group till maybe a few days before the party starts, it's better than if you have it open for a long time because then the guests are kind of like, what am I doing in here? What's happening? Why is nothing happening? So what I did, I'm going to try this with my hostesses, is to have them send a private message, and I'll share that with you here, to each of the guests. And when they get yeses in those private messages, then they can send you their list of 15 to 20 or however many they get that said yes. Because what was happening in a couple of my parties is people were just trying to get their 15 to 20 people in there. So then they're just adding any random, Susie and stuff. And then Susie's like, why am I in here? What in the world is this? And then they start asking questions and then they all start leaving the party. You have like 7, 8 people leave the party. And then by the time the party starts, you've got one person left and it's the hostess. So that's why I thought I might try something like once they give you the list of 15 people, 15 to 20, because any bigger than that, it kind of gets to be a little crazy and too many people responding. So if you do about that size, it's a little bit better. And then I would just say that they'll get a free mini hand cream with their hostess rewards. And then it doesn't cost you anything because we can just add that unless there's somebody local and you want to throw something else in there, you can. So that's the thought. So as we go, if you have questions, feel free to ask and I can answer whatever you might have or try. So there's that. So what you want to do is ask the hostess. Let me see if I can find there's like a special, I've used a couple of different kind of texts, but I'm sending it in the Spring Facebook Messenger group right now. But it's, hey, I just learned about a fast, like 15 minutes fast, fun virtual party style. Would you want to try it out? In exchange for your help, you can earn a 50% off shopping spree and lots of free product too. What do you say? And so then here would be, if she says sure, then you can send this just so they can kind of get an idea for what it might look like that they could be earning in the party. And of course, you can change your hostess rewards to whatever is going to be easiest for you and most helpful. But that was just one that I thought was kind of nice. So then, any questions so far? Not okay. And you'll probably have to ask a ton of people, which I did. And then that's why I think Facebook thought I was hacked. But it was really just me asking questions. So maybe just 15 at a time and then take a little break and then 15 at a time, or send them through text messaging or give them a call. That works too. So then if they say yes, then I send them this message just so that they kind of know how the party works. So basically set the date and time with them. The day before the party, I actually have been sending number 2 where it says the day before the party, I'll text you a short invite example text to send to your gal friends. I've been sending that a few days ahead of time because it seems like it takes a little while to get that list going of people that will say yes. So then once they have a list of people that say yes, then you can create the group chat. And then with those yeses, then they can start to add them into the group. And then I can share how to create the messenger group here too. And then like the day of the party, I'll make like a morning post. I'll say hello and welcome them in. And then a bit before, remind them about when the party's going to be. And then at party time, I'll post about, I'm not posting 15 pictures. I think it's maybe 7 to 10 at the most, because it might get to be a little overwhelming. And also on the pictures, it's nice because it's got the wording right on there. So you're not having to like copy and paste words and then a picture. It's just like right there. So as long as you can send pictures, you should be good. And then, yeah, so then your friends can shop and help earn product. And then let's see, what's this one? Okay, so then this one here that I'm sharing is just explaining how to create the messenger group that I was talking to Georgie about, needing to have like 3 people. You can do this over text messaging. I haven't tried it. And sometimes it's tricky just because if you have an Android and somebody has an iPhone, sometimes pictures will transfer, other times they won't. So it's just kind of a trial and error thing to try. But, and then this one here, this is all just like pre-party hostess stuff. Hey, I'm excited for tonight. Don't forget, when you have 15 to join the messenger party, you'll unlock your half price shopping spree. Do you have any questions for me before tonight? And then that would be something you'd send to the hostess. And then, okay, so then there's all kinds of different hostess day before the party stuff. I don't know if I'll necessarily send all that because I kind of just wanted to show you how the party worked. But let's see, just to make sure. Oh, okay. So let me send you the little message though that you might send out to get somebody that wants to maybe join the party. So this
Are
one
you
is,
sending, where are you sending this, Leah? Messenger?
oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
there's a spring Facebook Messenger party
I
template.
think I'm in there. I can't see it while I'm on my phone and Zoom.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can definitely refer to it and whenever you're done. So
Okay.
sorry, I should have probably
That's
told you that first.
That's okay.
Yeah, that way you can see it though. So I just have been sending out, hey friend, I'm having a Facebook Messenger, Mary Kay, and I'm calling it like a spring fling. You can call it whatever you want to. And then I earn a prize from my consultant just for you being in the party. You might want to change that around. That might be like if you're a new consultant, or I'm not sure why that says consultant. Oh, okay. That would be if you're a host. Oh, this is what the hostess, I'm sorry. This is what the hostess sent. So then they can earn a prize from like the 50% off stuff. And then they give them the time and say that, what time it's going to be. Fun and lots of fun giveaways. In fact, the first giveaway is simply for joining. It's limited to only 15 ladies. Can I add you to the fun? And then if they say yes, then that would be somebody that they would put onto their little yes list, I guess you would say. I did have some that were like really good at following directions, and then they would just only add the ones that said yes. But I understand, it's easier to just add people, but I want it to be successful for you and for them too. So I've had a few where everybody disappeared and then that's no fun for anybody. So
Yeah, I think people want to know that they're being invited to a messenger party. Like,
yeah,
I wouldn't want to just be put in one.
Right. And then all of a sudden it like the party starts like 2 seconds later. You're like, oh, what's even happening?
I had one a long time ago with It Works,
Mhm.
And I planned it, and I told the girls that they were gonna join, and then my upline, we gave them the date and the time. And then at that day, at that time, I think we put them all in,
Mhm.
and she went in there, and it was like a 20-minute of just posting, and I did have some sales from it.
Cool. Well,
Mhm.
I love it on here too. There's a little message that you can say to the guests, because I don't know about you, but sometimes for me it gets a little stressful if you get put into a party and then people like to chat and stuff. So, there's one here that basically says, let's see if I can find it. It might not be on this one. Day before the party. Oh no, that's not it either. I might have to look and see. Oh, but basically it's stating like, if messenger parties stress you out like they do for me, or like group messaging, you're welcome to silence the group until the party starts at this time, and just make sure to come back and be here when the party starts on Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. See you all then, and then it's just a welcome, and that's it. And I feel like that really helps a lot.
That's
Uh,
good too. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm just trying to find the one where it says that, because I had it and it's kind of disappeared. So I might have to look into one of these other ones, because I want to make
And
sure
then
to send.
I was in one where the girl said, and I
Hmm.
won't be offended if you leave, like when the party's over, if you don't want to be in here or whatever. I won't
Oh,
be offended if you guys leave after that or
right. Oh, okay. Nice. That is perfect. Let's see here. Yeah, when the party's done. Okay, that's good. Let's see. I found it
I-
here. I just wanted to make sure I had it in here.
I'm
Um,
opening it on my laptop so I can see also.
Oh, great. Okay, so this one, you can do this at any point. It's just the welcome and stuff, but it's like, good morning, beautiful friends of whoever your hostess is. Thanks so much for accepting their invite to the Mary Kay Spring. And it might not be a launch party, it be something different. If you're like me and group message notifications get on your nerves, you're welcome to silence them. Just make sure your alarm is set for this time. See y'all at this time. And so I think that works pretty well. A lot of people will give you a thumbs up. And then if they don't want to be there, then they'll just disappear. So, okay. So, makes sense so far?
Yeah, I think I do remember her coaching me a lot before I did it to like really talk to the people so that they
Mm-hmm.
understood what was going on. Because I remember talking to my friends and I was like, she's going to come on, she's going to talk to us and show us some different things. And um, so, yeah, I think we should make sure we do the coach hosting so that they can tell the customers what's going on, tell their friends what's going on.
Yeah. Right. Well, and then a little before the party starts, you can send this if you want to, and decide what you want your prize to be. I've been giving away a lipstick. You could give away anything. It doesn't even have to be full size, just whatever you want to do. But all of a sudden, everybody's like, oh, and they get excited. And I think
Mhm.
I've only had like one party where there was not a sale. So I gave this away, and I was like, well, you know what? Who knows? Maybe they'll
Mhm.
decide that they liked it and they want to come back, and
Mhm.
they want to try the lipstick or something. So then I just have them even when they're starting to join the party, I'll just say, thanks so much for joining. Which lipstick would you want to win? Just for being here, you can jump into that part and win a lipstick or whatever it is that you want to give away. Just kind of entice them a little bit and get them excited.
Mhm, that's
How did
cute.
you choose the
Yeah.
winner?
What's that?
How did you choose the winner?
So anybody that's in the party, before we get started, I put them on a wheel, and then I just spin the wheel. You can also decide whoever's the first to comment and tell you their favorite color. You could do that. It's completely up to you, or someone who's been very supportive. But I've just been doing a wheel just to make it fair. And I'm not including the hostess, because for me, I'm also giving the hostess something once they get all 15 in there, like a little hand cream or a full size something, um, like eyeshadow or something like that, just to
And if you don't
make
have a
them.
lot, you can say like a travel size mask and just send them a
Mhm.
sample, but call it a travel size.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Mhm.
Definitely. So let's see here. And then it's kind of nice too, because then you have them make sure that they message you. I did though, Karen, the first couple parties, I forgot about this. I had them send me a thumbs up before we started the party, and then they got into the drawing, because that way I was able to communicate with them, because sometimes if you don't know them, you can't. So I'd forgotten that. I had them just send me a thumbs up in a private message, and then that way they could get into the drawing. So, oh, I don't know how I forgot that, but thanks for asking that question. That's good. Okay, so let's see here. So
That's
then,
good too, because then they're in your chat box and you can chat with them separately.
yeah, exactly. And then if they still decide they're not interested in purchasing, that's okay. At least you can
Mhm.
connect with them, and
Yeah.
they're trying, or maybe they'll want to do a messenger party as well. If they can't financially purchase, then that's a fun way to do that too. So then this one you can put, see you here in about 30 minutes. Sometimes I forget, see you in 20, see you in 10, just whatever works. And then 5 minutes before the party starts, I think this is kind of fun. You just show this oil-free eye makeup remover. And so if you notice, it has the words right on there.
Mhm.
Check out one of our best sellers, that even if you're brand loyal to another brand, you'll want to try this and put it on your wish list. So that's kind of a nice way to go. I wonder. Okay, and then I'll share with you, somehow I can see this, I don't know how, which one I do next. I like to do a welcome, and then just do a picture of myself so that they kind of know who I am. So you could just switch this up to however you want to, but it's kind of fun, because then they start sending pictures of themselves, and you know, you can kind of comment if you want to, just to kind of get to know them. So I send that.
That's cute.
Oh, thanks.
Did you
And then
make that in Canva? You're such a Canva star.
oh man, I just I just copied, I took a couple of pictures and added them, and from whatever somebody else had done. So I didn't create anything new here. This is all from the Pink Post community gal. She does these parties. So I just stick my pictures in, put my name, and then I look like I'm real fancy. So that's all I'm
That's
doing.
good. I don't
Yeah.
even think I can do that. So that's pretty good.
Oh, well, thanks. Well, and this was the gal that does Pink Post Community. She does a lot of kind of fancy graphics, and so they're not always free with Canva. So if you look in the back, it kind of has some little lines and stuff. That's because it's not a free one, but
Mhm.
oh well, who knows the difference? So nobody's the wiser. Okay,
And
so
I think I might be able to, I know it's getting sidetracked, I'll be real quick, but I might be able to do that in my story. Like I could put all the pictures on and then do a
mhm.
screenshot of it or save it and then not necessarily post the story, but I could make that in a story and then have the image
Oh, there you go.
if you
Yeah, you
don't
could
want
do
to
that.
do Canva. Yeah.
Right. That's a great way to go.
It's cute the way she has Let's Be Friends.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that.
that is cute.
Definitely. Okay, so then you get this going here. You know, here we go, and kind of explain how it's going to go, and what we're going to close out with. Every 5 orders, there'll be a prize. So then you just start sending out these little, let me see how many of them there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. I guess she's got 11 different pictures, and then 12 is the deals for the month of March. And then 13 would be like a party pull. So I guess she's got
That's
a couple.
cute.
But I like how so the gal that was creating this new one, this spring one, she just used Pic Collage, and
Uh-huh.
it's a free. I think
Yeah.
you can get a paid version, but she's using the free one. And then at the bottom, a lot of times it'll say Pic Collage, and you can just crop that part out to make it look a little more professional.
I used to use Pic Collage. I love it.
Yeah. So then this kind of shares what we stand for. And often once you start posting the different things, ladies will comment or give a thumbs up, or your hostess might share something that they love about the company, especially when you do this one about how we're #1, this next one, in direct sales and cosmetics. And sometimes I'll even put a little note like 2 years in a row. This is so exciting worldwide. And they'll say, oh, I didn't know that. How awesome. And let's see. Trying to think here. Oh, and then I think it talks, oh, and it talks about the 100% satisfaction guarantee on here as well, at the top, which is great because a lot of people do not realize that. Even customers don't always put that together. So that's kind of handy. And then actually last night when I was doing one of these parties, I'd done a product return for someone and switched it out, and she was so happy and letting everyone in the party know how fast it was for her to get the right blush, since the kind she got was cracked when it came. So Mary Kay replaced it and that kind of thing. So okay, so then this one just talks about the time-wise. But I have the feeling these will switch out based on the different products we have. And I've seen a hydration one, and then this one here has all the spring products. And of course, we don't necessarily have the bronzers yet. So if someone asks about those, we can always recommend, I think we have some contour and highlight products. It's like, what is it? Latte, I think, is one. And then a Honey Glow, I think, is another one that can be used. I also have a few. If you have anyone who really wants one, I was able to grab a couple extras and nobody's asking me for them. So if you need any, I have 3. So I've got them, 2 of the medium and 1 of the deep. So just let me know. I'd be happy to share with those. And then this one's cool because it has the new mascara. And then we've already talked about the oil-free eye makeup remover before the party started. And then sometimes you will have women that join late or they show up at the end of the party, and that's fine. I just say, oh, no problem. Just pop in and comment as you want to, or let me know if you have any questions, but it's just fine. So
How fast are you posting these?
you know what? I try to do it like every couple minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be kind of a fast party.
Yeah, it's tricky if you're doing more than one at the same time. Just
Because you
to,
can't, so,
what's that?
because you can't pre-post.
Right. So like yesterday, I was doing 5 at the same time, and that was a little bit crazy, but it was fine because 2 of my hostesses were kind of MIA. So I was like, oh, I'm really only doing 3. I'm just posting these for them to check out later. So that's the nice thing about having maybe more than one hostess in your week or whatever, is you just never know how it's going to quite go. And so that way you're not so bummed out, because if I just had the one hostess or the 2 hostesses, man, I would have been like, oh, well, that was a waste of time. But at least it was only 20 minutes of my life. So not a whole week's worth, I guess. Yeah, but I think I could have coached them better. So yeah, so maybe every couple minutes. So it probably is more like a 20-minute party, 30-minute party, but depends how many questions your people have too. Some are silent and others
I
have...
do like that the picture has the words on there. That is nice.
Yeah, I love it. And this one's in copy and paste in boards. So I'm just copying and pasting these.
Yeah.
Or you could save them to your, like, your camera roll and just put them in that order. And then you don't have to use the boards.
Are you still allowed to have one board for free?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so that's why I kind of thought if I had a Crowning Lovelies board and then in that I have this, then it would be free to, whoever wants to use it.
Yeah.
But yeah. It used to be you could do a whole bunch, and now they just...
Yeah. It used to all be free. And so was Pic Collage.
Everything was free, and now, yeah. That's okay. All right, so this one...
The good old days.
Back in the good old days. I understand, though, they got to make a living too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm liking the free things too. Okay, so then these are some different products. And then sometimes I'll even say, oh, I'm almost done, or just a couple left, in case I feel like it's taking a little bit.
Mhm.
But this one now is going to be the one that has the deals and kind of gets them like jumping to get their orders in faster,
Mhm.
because they have till midnight and they can get double deals. Now, if they wait till the next day, and you can pick which time zone you want to be, it could be the hostess's time zone. It could be your time zone if you want to give them extra time. You could give them 24 hours if you really want to. That's fine. It's totally up to you. But they can have double deals. And that kind of gives them like, oh, a sense of urgency to get their order in so they can get a better deal. And if they need to wait, that's okay. They'll still get the special deals. It'll just be the 50% off on one item, not two items. So that's kind of cool. And then I do like a little party poll, and sometimes they'll actually say, oh, here's where I am. I'm going to be a number one. And other times you don't hear anything, and that's fine too. So then this is, let's see here. This is just the random info from the gal who made this. So you'll want to change out your information, obviously. And then as orders come through, like say somebody ordered whatever it was, I just go on here and I say, thanks so much, like Karen for your order. And then I'll put in, like, I like to go into, oh, I wonder if it'll let me. I like to go into the little, oh, whoops, what I do? The little GIFs. Is it GIF or GIF? I don't know. GIF. Okay.
GIF.
Sounds good. And then I'll put a thank you. And then if she was the first one to order, then I'll put in like a fun little number 1. Just got to make sure it doesn't have any strange writing
That's
on it.
cute.
It's just kind of fun. It lets them
It's
know like, oh,
action.
yeah, how many are left? Here, I'll just do that one. Some do a countdown from like 5 and down or 10 and down. I'm just doing 1 and up till we get to 5. And then I'll say, oh, we get to do our next giveaway. And I don't know what that giveaway is going to be. Any ideas? I haven't thought. Could be a free, if they're a brand new customer, it could be one of our freebies that we have. Actually, if they order, you could put in like a little mini hand cream and I don't know, a charcoal mask, and that could be their prize. Or you could do like a deluxe mini of some sort if you wanted to, or a free eyeshadow, and then you just attach it to their purchase and it's just $4 your cost. And they're paying for the shipping. So then that is kind of nice. So something to think about there. So there's that. And then I guess the next day, well, I like on here, I forgot to mention, it says like, lastly, feel free to message me with any questions. I'm happy to help. Let us know where you're at on the party poll. If I haven't heard from you tonight, I'll check in privately to see what you're thinking. Thanks so much. So then if you have a hostess, you can have your hostess send like a little message out after the party's done, or even the next day. It just kind of depends on how late it is. And let me see, post-party messaging. Basically just says, thanks so much for being part of the party, spring launch party. Do you have any questions I can help with? Be sure to let me know where you're at on the party poll. But you would send that privately to them, not like, so maybe I should write that in here, send privately.
Send the thank you.
Yeah. I suppose you could do it all in the group, but I feel like that's the follow-up part where one-on-one is really good, especially someone will be a little bit nervous to share like, oh no, I can't purchase at this time, but I love this, or I'd like to put this on a wish list. And this is where you can really kind of help get them going. Now, if they've sent you like a thumbs up or a message ahead of time, then this will make it a lot easier. But you can also have the hostess send this out as well, and then see what she gets from that. But honestly, I always send these out as well because I don't always know that my hostesses, even if they say they did it, I don't know, it doesn't always happen. So I might say, sorry if the hostess already reached out to you. Just wanted to make sure if you had any questions, you could ask me, that kind of a thing. So maybe I'm just a control freak. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I don't leave any stones unturned there. Sometimes my hostesses get a little bit shy and afraid to ask. So I feel like that's an easy way to go. And then the next day, if you still haven't heard anything, you can do this. Hey, thanks for joining so-and-so's party. Wanted to check, where is it? Sorry. Wanted to check in and see if there was anything you're wanting to order, or maybe you want to host your own 15-minute party. And then you can post the picture of these little perks here. And then just working to wrap up the party, that kind of thing. So, and I have shared before in the party as well, the hostess rewards in case somebody might be interested or they want to know what the hostess, what goodies they're earning. So that is that. And then there's some thank you images. If you want, you can use these cute little thank yous for your order. I'm just doing the random thank yous, gifs, gifs, whatever. So yeah, and that is it, I think. What kind of questions do you have?
I don't think I have any.
Me either.
Okay. Yeah, so it's just a matter of asking. It's kind of just like doing a Facebook party, except for it's quick and to the point, and some like to do that. I also have been including a catalog with my link because some like to shop with the virtual catalog instead. So you could put that in there as well if you'd like. And if you're doing a post my party, I mean, if you want to have specific like links for your hostesses, you can do like a post my party link. I can show you how to do that if you're not quite sure. You can also just put in, say, this is the website. And when you go to checkout, just scroll down to so-and-so's name, the hostess, and then they'll get credit that way too. So that might be easier sometimes than doing a random link each time. So there you go.
So you're saying to put the hostess's name in the comments?
Yeah, so let's see if I can find one here. I don't know if I did it for Sarah's party here. I'll have to check and see. Okay, here's the one. Here's exactly what I sent out like last night for a party. I think I can't remember if I had it say scroll down to their name or something. To place an order, you can private message me or on my website works too also. Oh, I forgot to add this to it. So this is really good. Just scroll down to Sarah's, let's see, name at checkout. I'll send this. Okay, so here's the message that's going out here. Let's see here. This would be the very last message I probably should have sent out, but like when we get 5, 1 lucky winner will be drawn for another giveaway, 10 orders and 2 lucky winners. To place an order, you can private message me or on my website. I even put a phone number before. Just scroll down to Sarah's name at checkout. So they'd click on your regular website and then there might be an option there. If you have put in post my party, like the different hostess names, they can just click on it and scroll down to Sarah, and then she'll get credit that way. Otherwise, if you're just doing 1 or 2 parties, you can just use your website and just, then you know it's just from that party. So they don't need to necessarily have a special party link.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, we didn't have that. So we just have in the promo code area, have them type in the name of the hostess too. And that works out great too. So,
Okay.
yeah, and then we've got the spring lookbook info there. And then also it talks about the special deals not showing up on the website. And I think that's about it. Yeah. So there we go. So I hope that's helpful for you. I really didn't like messenger parties until I knew that I could actually silence them and then hop in when the party started. Or if I couldn't make it to the party, then I'd hop in afterwards. But they're kind of fun, quick, and easy that way. So I will maybe
Great.
stop the recording here. There we go.